Meet Henry. Henry is a 3-year-old American Shorthair tabby cat. Henry, with his friendly nature and playful attitude, has won the hearts of his owners, Kiwi and Scooter.
So Henry is technically a rescue, I suppose. A friend of ours asked us to watch him for a few weeks because he was no longer living in an apartment that was pet-friendly. And then he just kind of never was able to get a place that was pet-friendly, and so he never came to get Henry, and so he became a part of our family.
Henry's original owner was drunk all the time and also high on cough syrup, like every single day. So we really did not want to give Henry back. We thought it was in Henry's best interest for us to just adopt him all the way. And I'm really glad that we did because he has become my very best friend.
Despite the fact that they had taken him into their home, Kiwi and Scooter found themselves in quite a predicament when it came to naming their new furry friend.
So Henry's name was originally Neos. That was what his first owner named him. And apparently it's the name of a character from Yu-Gi-Oh! Which we're not like huge into Yu-Gi-Oh! And we didn't think that Neos was a fitting name. And I'm not sure if it's technically cool to rename cats, but we thought that it wasn't really a fitting name for our kitty, so we renamed him Bagel for a couple weeks, but that didn't really stick. And then we renamed him Henry, and that seemed to stick, so he's Henry now.
Now that they had decided on a name, Henry had become an official member of the family.
So in certain areas of our home, we've repurposed old drawers that we weren't using and lined them with carpet and turned them into like little cat baskets. And he loves them. He just loves to sleep in them, even though he's like a little bit too big. But cats kind of have that penchant for fitting themselves into places they're a little bit too big for. And so he'll kind of just curl up with just his head kind of leaning over to the side. And that's kind of Henry's main hangout spot. Like, if you can't find Henry, he's either outside roaming around or he's in one of those cat baskets.
Life had become blissful for Henry, Kiwi, and Scooter, but they were about to run into a problem that would rock their world.
A really tough time in our lives was when we had to get Henry neutered. He was just too aggressive. Way too aggressive. He was being mean to our other 2 cats, and he was even being rude to the neighbor cats. And so we needed to take care of that problem. So about 2 years ago, we had Henry neutered, and ever since then, he's still been pretty aggressive, but he has really turned a corner. He's just so friendly now. I would recommend that you spay and neuter your pets because it really helped us out.
My favorite moments with Henry have to be at the end of the day when he comes into the cat door and he's just probably kind of tired from romping and roaming all day, and he just comes and lies down on my belly, and he'll kind of give you a hug where he like wraps his arms, puts his arms over your shoulder and kind of lays his head on your chest, and it's really, really cute. And that has to be probably like the best Henry times.
Now that Henry had mellowed out, it was time for him to enjoy his life as a cat.
He loves catnip. Like, he has a serious thing for catnip. I think it's a problem. Like our other cats, I've heard that only about half of cats care for catnip, but Henry, like, really, he's into it a lot.
There was one time where I had gotten a couple tacos from Taco Bell, and I had come back to the house, and I was eating the tacos while watching Silicon Valley, and Henry ripped through the Taco Bell bag while I wasn't looking and ate an entire taco. Have you ever seen a cat eat a frickin' taco? The taco's almost as big as Henry, and he just ripped it. He ate like half of the paper around the taco. He is an insane cat.
What's next for Kiwi, Scooter, and Henry? Time will only tell. But one thing that's for sure is that Henry has found a place that he can call home.
Being a fur daddy is something that I take very seriously. And being a parent to 3 fur babies, I try and spread my love equally to all of them. But there's just something about Henry that he's my boy, and he is my favorite, and I think I do love him the very most. So if I have to pick a favorite, if you're gonna twist my arm and make me pick a favorite, I'm gonna have to go with Henry.
I would have to say that something cool about having pets is that you can see that they each have their own distinctive personalities. And of all our cats, Henry's personality is definitely one of the most fun-loving and active, and that's what makes him one of my favorite cats to have around.